How do soundtracks enhance the emotional depth of video games? The role of music in gaming. Soundtracks in video games are more than just background noise. They are a fundamental aspect of the gaming experience. Music sets the tone, evokes emotions, and enhances immersion, making players feel more connected to the game world and its characters. A well-crafted soundtrack can transform a good game into a memorable one. Setting the atmosphere. From the eerie strings in a horror game to the upbeat rhythms in a platformer, soundtracks establish the atmosphere of a game. They help create the emotional context in which players engage with the storyline or gameplay. For example, the haunting melodies in Silent Hill amplify its unsettling environment, while the triumphant themes in The Legend of Zelda evoke feelings of heroism. Guiding player emotions. Music acts as an emotional guide, subtly influencing how players perceive different moments in a game. During intense boss battles, high-energy tracks heighten the sense of urgency, while softer, melancholic tunes during story revelations can tug at players' heartstrings. Games like Journey and Final Fantasy use music to communicate emotions that words or visuals alone cannot express. Reinforcing narrative. Soundtracks play a critical role in storytelling. They help convey the emotional weight of pivotal moments and deepen players' connections to characters and events. For instance, the iconic opera scene in Final Fantasy VI relies heavily on its musical composition to create an unforgettable narrative experience. Similarly, The Last of Us uses its minimalist yet poignant score to reflect themes of survival and loss. Immersion and world building. Music enhances immersion by aligning with the game's world and culture. Dynamic soundtracks, which change based on player actions or in-game events, make the world feel alive. In The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim, the orchestral score seamlessly adapts to exploration or combat, making players feel like they are truly part of Tamriel. Iconic themes that resonate. Many games have soundtracks that become cultural icons, instantly recognizable even outside the gaming community. Think of the Super Mario Bros. Theme or the Halo Gregorian chants. These tracks not only define the games but also evoke nostalgia and a sense of identity for players. Enhancing replayability. A great soundtrack can make players return to a game just to experience the music again. Games like Undertale and Celeste are celebrated for their soundtracks, which players often revisit through official releases or fan remixes. Adaptive music for real-time emotion. Advancements in game audio technology have introduced adaptive music systems that respond to gameplay in real time. In Red Dead Redemption 2, the music dynamically changes to match the player's actions, such as exploring the wilderness or engaging in a shootout, enhancing the emotional depth of the experience. Collaborations with renowned composers. The involvement of renowned composers has elevated video game music to an art form. Composers like Nobuo Uematsu, Final Fantasy, Koji Kondo, Super Mario, and Gustavo Santaolalla, The Last of Us, bring cinematic quality to game soundtracks, blurring the line between games and other storytelling mediums. Soundtracks as a bridge between players and developers. Music can also reflect a developer's vision and themes. The soundtrack for Celeste, composed by Lena Raine, mirrors the protagonist's emotional journey and struggles with mental health, making players feel an intimate connection to the story. Conclusion. Video game soundtracks are not merely an addition to gameplay but a core element that shapes the player's experience. By enhancing atmosphere, guiding emotions, and reinforcing narrative, music creates a profound connection between players and the game. The emotional depth achieved through soundtracks is a testament to the power of music as a storytelling tool, solidifying its importance in the gaming industry.